Aloha from my radio desk here on Molokai, Hawaii. We are going to continue on here with the Retekess V115 series, and we're putting it through its paces here. And this time we're going to use the whip antenna, and it does not have a external antenna jack. So I am going to use the alligator clips, and I am going to clip it on to the antenna here, and we'll see what type of improvement we have. I'm also going to do the same with the crane. The crane does have a external jack, and maybe towards the end I will put that on just to show you the difference between it clipped on and using the external jack. And just as a base, I'm going to go ahead and I'll run the Grundig with it. And the antenna I'm using is the K180-WLA Antenna. It's all set up here and ready to go. So let's turn on the Retekess here, and we will have it with just the whip antenna right now. There's no signal meter on this on the Retekess, so we just have to go by what we hear. Again, just the whip antenna. I'm using 1177.25 kilohertz. That's Radio New Zealand International. And just to show you the time, local time is 22:07 and UTC is 8:07. All right, now I'm going to clip on the 180. I think you can tell it did get clear. Did eliminate some of the noise also. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to unclip that again, and so just the whip antenna. I think it did help the signal some, but it isn't a huge difference. I'm going to turn the volume off. Just for comparison, I'm going to go ahead and put the crane on. So this is crane with just the whip antenna, and you can see that the whip antenna is a little bit longer on the crane on the left than it is on the Retekess. This does have a strength meter, and it looks like we're at about a 6. Now I'm going to clip on the antenna. And you see that brought it up to an 8. The signal came up quite a bit, and it's quite a bit clearer. I'm going to unclip the antenna. You can really tell the difference there. It's quite a bit. Now I clip the antenna back on the Retekess, so I'll turn the volume back up.
You can move that ground stress where you have got before long then fire you can go back to
Seems to have a little bit more noise on the Retekess. I'm going to unclip the antenna again. I think that increased the noise, brought down the signal a little bit.
Ground where you place the local center and government
just to show you on the other ones, take that all the way down. I'm going to set that over here. I am going to take the crane and I am going to plug the antenna into the jack. Turn it up first. Here it is without the external antenna, just the whip. And now there is the antenna plugged into the jack, and that is all the way up. Looks like it gained at least another bar of signal strength by plugging it in compared to clipping it on. That's just the whip. There it is again. The Retekess definitely has more interference, it seems like. It's picking up more static compared to the crane. I'm going to shut the crane down and I'm going to do one more change out here. I'm going to put it on to the Grundig, and we'll go that route. So that's the Grundig with the K180-WLA.
So what kind of problem or heavy you talk about?
The problem long kind of still yawan na traga big plateau. Some like more by fight or get something so problem long on you to magiging stable spool yan. Only 22 lang.
That is a base, so now let me go ahead and put the reticus back on and we'll finish up this way. Reticus with just the whip. And now there it is with the K180-WLA clipped onto it. You can really tell the signal strength increased, the volume went up without touching it. And actually it sounds a little bit better when the volume isn't so high. So all in all, it does show that an antenna just clipped on with an alligator clip is going to improve the reception, bring a station in that's really barely audible. Maybe in headphones it might not have been too bad with just the whip. So I'm thinking, WLA, MLA 30 plus would be a good one, or this K180-WLA is also obviously working. So even though it does not have an external antenna jack, just that age-old trick of alligator clip, and you could probably just run a wire also, and you can you'll be able to tell the difference in reception. I'm going to take it off one more time. That's just the whip. And it hooked back up. You can definitely tell the signal difference as soon as it gets clipped on.
So you talk about through the side flow, government any flow, partner with the
All right, so we are going to finish off this Retekess V115 series with one more video. I'm going to have my final thoughts video on it. Put out quite a few different reception videos, so hopefully you get the gist of how it goes. I'll talk a little bit about the features in the final thoughts, and we'll put it all in perspective. All right, from my radio desk here in Molokai, Hawaii. Aloha.